Hi, everybody. I'm Monique Forcier. I'm a spiritual coach and an intuitive energy healer and a sound healer. I wanted to hop on here to talk to you about something gossip. I'm sure we've all gossiped, and all of us have been subject to gossip at probably one point in time in our lives. And I just wanted to flush it out because gossip can be really harmful for people, and we all participate in it. And I really just, I'm not a fan of gossip. And in my own life, I've really been trying to stop gossiping because kind of what I've learned is it's not my story to tell. But when I was doing some research on gossip, I found it interesting because there's a lot of reasons why we would gossip. We would potentially gossip to deflect from what's going on with us and kind of like talk about somebody else as a way to avoid talking about ourselves. Another reason we would gossip is because we want to feel connected to the person that we're talking to, and we have something that we can talk about. And so, we kind of start talking about other people as a way to connect to this other person you're talking to. And sometimes we want to come off as like a know-it-all or an authority on what's going on in people's lives. There's that. Sometimes we just gossip for entertainment, like, oh, can you believe so-and-so? And then you tell the story about them and their situation, and sometimes we maybe gossip because we're maybe jealous of somebody and we want to kind of bring them down, or maybe we even want to get even with somebody, we have a score to settle with them. So these are some of the reasons why we potentially would gossip. And I think to stop gossiping, there's a couple of things that we could do. First of all, we can just make a commitment and be aware of when we are gossiping and just make sure we shut it down if and when we do gossip. Why gossip? Talking bad about people or telling other people's story is kind of hurtful. And if you can maybe put yourself in other people's shoes, like, oh gosh, you're right. They maybe do have a bad situation, and maybe I don't know the whole story. If you can just activate empathy for another person, then maybe gossip won't be something that you lean towards. Some things that I like to do whenever I find myself frustrated with someone, and instead of like talking bad about them, I've been journaling about my feelings about them, because I think when you have deep feelings about people, it's important to get them out. But how I've chosen to do it is to journal and do some deep dives, try to just let some of this stuff go versus perpetuating the wheel of gossip. Another way that has really helped me, as some of you know, is I really am a big person into meditating. And meditating helps me connect to myself. And when I connect to myself, I have a deeper understanding of why I would do the things I do, or maybe someone else would do the things that they do. Prayer is another form of kind of, the flip side of meditating. A lot of people pray, they ask for guidance and help in certain situations. And, all of this is really all about the other person and not us. And it's really important to understand that what I learned recently is, this is somebody's life. It's really long, and we may know a really small smidge. That's what we actually see. And so not to like base or judge somebody on what you see, because until we've walked in their shoes, it's really wise for us to just have compassion and empathy for people, and to just kind of shut ourselves down from gossip and not participate. So I hope that you enjoyed my little talk about gossip. It's just been on my mind. And just to remind everyone, as I said, I am a spiritual coach. And if you are ever interested or in need of coaching services or any of my intuitive work, my healing sessions, my sound sessions, please reach out, message me. My website is also in my bio. I would love to hear from you. Please leave messages or comments on gossip, how it's affected you in your life. I've been subject of gossip, as probably we all have, but your stories about it or how you've tried to stop it. I'm always curious when people comment on how this affects them in their life. So anyways, have a fantastic day. Bye.